Look at these credits.
Oof.
You're in Devil Wears Prada too?
Yeah. I'm
As yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is dude. That's the flex of maybe all year. As yourself in Devil.
yeah. Don't look down at your popcorn. You're gonna miss it. I'm there for like 2 seconds. So.
Hello and welcome to the Precap, a Daily Show podcast where we sit down with this week's host of the Daily Show to recap some of the latest news and also preview what might be coming up this week. I'm David Angelo, writer on this show, and I'm joined today by your host for the week, Ronny Chieng.
Hey, David. You know, you really could become a NPR.
You think so?
Yeah, your voice.
I just don't have the drive, that's the problem. I tried it once, and the problem is I only have this.
No, but that's fine.
It's but it doesn't, I can't do.
Yeah, but there's a way where this is,
There's like one, yeah.
Yeah, there's a gig. There's a gig where this is,
Hey.
You got the velvety voice, man. You got the velvety voice.
Well, thank you, Ronny. It's always nice doing a podcast with you. And
wait till they see what you're wearing on the video podcast.
I know what's going on. We were both before we started. You were dressed just as terribly as me, and then you went because you have a wardrobe privilege here. And then you went and got like a full-on designer. You're wearing Ferragamo suit. These are $1,200 shoes. And now I look like I'm just on the bus.
Yeah, you came off the bus.
And I have no way to get. I can't refine it. What am I going to do? Take the hoodie off? I'll look worse.
Well, you're wearing a polo. At least you're wearing a collar.
There is a collar.
Yeah.
There's probably stains. I don't even know.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I mean, you do look like a writer, comedy writer.
That's true. We're supposed to be kind of.
That's the vibe, yeah.
Quirky, that type of thing.
Quirky and, focus on the craft. And
Right. I'm just in my head, thinking up ideas.
Yeah.
Speaking of, should we segue into what were we talking about? The news that we've missed.
Yeah.
So this week we had FBI Director Kash Patel went to Hawaii.
Yep.
And he got a VIP snorkel trip at the Pearl Harbor Memorial.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a weird place to snorkel. The memorial?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
It's like throwing a party at the birthday party at the 9/11 snorkeling.
As someone who goes to Hawaii a lot, specifically Oahu, which is where the Pearl Harbor Memorial is. I mean, I guess if you're in Hawaii, you do go snorkeling. I mean, look, my only thing is, what was his duty? What was he doing in Hawaii? Why the FBI doesn't need to be in Hawaii?
Yeah, so they're going to crack open the case on the Pearl Harbor attack. It's like we're this close to finding out who did this.
Yeah,
that's very odd.
So I don't mind. I guess people need vacations, but yeah, I just want to know, why is this? Is this an official duty thing? Is this what was he doing in Hawaii? Was he? I just need more details on this. Anyway,
they do get it. Have you ever been snorkeling?
Snorkeling, yes. Snorkeling, yes.
I did it once. I had a panic attack.
Yeah, you have to get over
because you have nothing.
You have nothing, and you have a tube in your mouth.
Yeah,
that's it.
And it only works if you're like right at the surface, anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even the new age ones. I don't know if you've seen the new age snorkels where it's a whole mask and the tube sticks out the middle of the head.
Ooh.
So versus the traditional snorkel that we think about, where it's a visor and then a tube coming out of your mouth. There's one that covers your entire face, so that it's supposed to be easier to use, so you can breathe normally, because it's not just your mouth. But guess what? That thing causes carbon dioxide poisoning. Because it doesn't work properly. You can't win.
Stay safe out there if you're trying to snorkel in Oahu. What else do you do? What do you see if you're in Hawaii? What's the must do?
If you're in Hawaii, the only thing you must do is give out the energy that you want to receive, because that's what happens in Hawaii. If you give out shitty energy in Hawaii, they will beat the shit out of you. And if you remember that guy threw the rock at the monk seal? No. Oh, this didn't reach your algorithm?
No.
So this guy, this white guy from Seattle threw a rock at like an endangered seal in Hawaii, and he was kind of really like, whatever, guys, I'll pay the fine.
Right.
And then the next video of him was him getting his ass beat by Hawaii justice. So Hawaii, the only thing you must do is you get the energy that you give out. And if you're nice in Hawaii, people will give it to you double. And if you're not nice in Hawaii, they will give it to you double too. But to answer your question specifically, I know you're asking more about.
I know. I was like, what about Tom's barbecue or something?
I know you could go for a hike, and Hawaii is all about going for hikes. You know, everything else is kind of whatever, but go for the secret waterfall hikes. That's what you gotta do in Hawaii. That's my tip.
That is a good tip. You know, today's sponsors is Hawaii,
Hawaii
the
waterfalls.
island nation of Hawaii.
Well,
our state.
No, it's a state.
It's a state now, isn't it?
It's been a
We're
state
really
for a
up to
while.
current events here at the show. What else is happening? Eurovision.
Oh yeah, Eurovision.
So Eurovision, for those of you, the American viewers, is a very intense song contest. It's kind of like American Idol, but for songs,
Yes.
right? Is that how you would describe it?
Isn't American Idol for songs?
No, that's for singers.
Oh, but what?
You're like American Idol's like we're like I'm a idol. I'm the singer
Right.
that you're gonna Kelly Clarkson. That's
Oh,
me.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, and Eurovision, although you're right because the group is also presenting the song, but it's really like here's the song of our country.
That's an interesting distinction because I didn't think about it like that. The reason I know anything about Eurovision is because for some reason it's big in Australia.
And why is Australia in? They couldn't be further away.
Yeah.
What are they butting their heads into?
Yeah. So Eurovision, they would broadcast it in Australia for many, many years. It would be like on the free-to-air thing. And I think because Australia has the largest population of Greeks outside of Greece, they have I'm pretty sure maybe the second largest population of Italians outside of Italy and America. So they have they're very European. If you've been to Australia, it just feels very European. It's closer to Europe than it is America. Well, at least until recently. So I think it really found an audience there. And then I remember just before I came over to America 10 years ago, they sent a team to join Eurovision. So they didn't participate. They just were like a very happy audience watching it. And then they were like, hey, you love Eurovision? Hey, come join in. So they sent Australia into Eurovision. So,
wow.
You know, and one thing that was interesting about Eurovision, when I watched it, again, this is over 10 years ago in Australia, Eurovision, they would, you know how it's like brackets, right? So it'd be first round, second round, semifinals, finals. It's a competition.
Right.
They would do the same song.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the whole time through.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Yeah, you'd think, well, give us another one, because then it's hard to keep voting for the same thing. Like, oh, yeah, we still like this.
Yeah.
But I guess they only bring like one or two, right?
I mean, when I saw it, they brought one. Maybe if they went to the finals, maybe they had a second one. I don't remember that, but how do you know anything about Eurovision?
I just want to say I barely know anything.
Yeah, but how
about
do you even know anything about it?
Who's the did ABBA win Eurovision?
Maybe.
Is that what it was?
Maybe.
Is that like the one group that ever crossover?
Yeah, I don't know.
45 years ago.
I think there's been
ABBA
a few.
and I think Celine Dion.
Oh,
Celine Dion.
But she's
Canadian.
Well, she's not even Canadian. She's Quebecois.
She's
right?
Quebecois.
Here we go with the.
We're Googling it. We know she's Quebecois.
She's
She won
Montreal,
1988. Right? See, we should have had more of like a. How come does America send
representing Switzerland?
Oh,
Celine Dion?
Celine.
Well, how is she representing Switzerland? Under what context? What's she representing Switzerland?
Very bizarre.
What? You can just send Celine Dion as Switzerland?
Oh yeah, maybe they drafted her.
They drafted her.
They're like, we want to stay neutral. So.
I mean, you know, other thing about Eurovision, I don't think the UK sends anyone.
The UK is very weird about not being European.
I understand. I know. But I'm just saying they did.
I know, they're right there.
Yeah, they're right there, you know. And
they have the best songwriters.
Yeah.
Right?
They got the pipes. They sent Adele. She would have swept
Adele, Susan Boyle.
Susan
You know, get in there. They should have sent Susan Boyle that one year. We were all impressed with Susan.
Oh, they should have sent, what's the boy band?
One Dimension.
Yeah.
One Dimension?
One Direction. We are really bad.
I did an unintentional slam on them.
One Dimension.
One Dimension. Sorry, One Direction. There was a time I ran into Harry Styles twice within 24 hours in Los Angeles.
Oh.
Once at Cafe 101.
Okay.
We were both leaving at the same time. I didn't know who he was.
Right.
He just was a person, but we were the only two people in there. It was very late at night. Then the next day, we're at Trails Cafe in Griffith Park.
Yeah.
I go to get a coffee. He's there, the same guy. I still don't know who he is, but it's like I ran into you. Literally, we were the only two people at that cafe, and now we're standing in this other one getting coffee, broad daylight, and there was a commotion around him. And I'm like, is this a famous person? And he had a rose tattoo on his shoulder, and I Googled it, and it was Harry Styles.
Right, but did you guys give each other like a head nod at least?
Yeah, I think it was so bizarre because I clearly wasn't stalking him because it was so random.
Right, and you are you.
Yeah, and I didn't know who he was.
Right.
Right, but he must have been like, well, this is so bizarre.
But he did give you a bit of acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You guys.
I think he was just like, "What's happening?"
Right.
Like I was in his head. I might have been like a CIA. Like there must have been something weird with what was going on.
When you saw him, you didn't think he's extremely good looking and.
No, he was, and he was very cool.
Right, and so his vibe, you were like, this guy's someone famous.
Yeah, and then because the first time I saw him, it was just the two of us. That we were different. Not eating together, but we were the only two people in that restaurant.
Yeah,
and then this time it was in public, and there were like 30 people around, and it was getting very chattery the way, when it's like there's a famous person and no one wants to say anything, but everyone's got like a different demeanor.
Oh,
I get that all
the time. So just to explore this Eurovision thing, if America was to send someone to try to sweep this, take over Eurovision.
Well, can we send Taylor Swift?
Oh, if we sent Taylor Swift, we would.
You think we win? I feel like the Euro. They would vote against us on principle.
Yes, they would vote on principle, but because now you're just playing for the clips, right? So you will win on the internet. But also Eurovision. Interesting, you brought up the singer-song thing because I know what you mean by Eurovision. Vision is more focused on the song because they put a lot of production value into the song. It's like costumes, there's like lighting design, all that. And Taylor Swift.
That's what she does.
She has that, she's got the thing.
She's got that it factor,
Can you imagine if America sent like, Kendrick Lamar or someone like a hip hop?
We could do it, yeah.
Yeah, we could,
Have they had a hip hop?
No. Well, not that I know of. They probably have like Irish hip hop or something. But.
Eurovision, I will say this, and leave your hate in the comments. But European songs, they're a little in the same lane all the time, right?
A little bit anthem-y. A little bit like national anthems. A little bit. They sound a little bit like national anthems.
Yeah, it's just kind of like they have, and it's very synth heavy, and they kind of have like a sound.
Yeah, but they do have a sound. That's fair to have a Euro sound. A Euro beat.
I think I could win Eurovision. We don't need to send Taylor, okay? I think I could go do this.
Hey, this is cool, man. I like it. I'm not a hater. I'm like.
You're not a hater.
I try not to be a hater with art. So.
Right. I've caused an international calamity with my comments, probably on.
What, on this?
Yeah.
Nah, it's okay. Europeans aren't listening to this.
I'm going to be a little bit. We're going to be in trouble, Ronny, internationally on this episode of the podcast.
I like it. I like that they have a thing. It's Euro and it's different to America. It's like it's cool. It's all these continents feel like different planets to me in a good way. It's like when you go to Southeast Asia, it's like a different planet. It's
true.
It's different. You go Euro, it's a different planet. It's what they do there. They sing the same song 6 times to win a competition, and it's got this very distinct beat. It's cool.
It is true. Europe everything's a little weird. Like weird to us.
Yeah.
Just because it's different.
Yeah, I did my first comedy tour of Europe, first ever last year, and it was eye-opening. It was great. They serve food. It's it's like a quarter of the serving of American size.
Right.
And you look at it and you're like, is this a war ration? Why is it so small? You eat it and you're like, oh, this is the perfect amount.
Right, because it's like half of it's heavy cream.
Yeah. No, they just knew the old world.
They understood.
They didn't have unlimited resources, and so their serving size was reasonable. And in America, we got so much abundance. They feel like to have a meal, you need 4 times the amount that you're supposed to have. But you don't, so.
That's true. And now we're all on Ozempic. So
now we're on Ozempic,
maybe we're going to go Euro style.
Ozempic, so Euro style.
It wins out in the end.
Yeah.
Eventually, the European portion size is what we're all going to adopt.
Yeah.
But yeah, Europe, it's like, how their outlets are just a little different?
Yeah.
Like that's for everything.
Yeah.
And their phone numbers have like question marks in them.
Yeah.
Phone number will be like 18 letters in a number. Right?
Yes.
I don't know. Anyway, Bulgaria, we love you. Friend of the show, and I'll be in Sofia See, I know the capital of Bulgaria, which how many people could?
Not many people.
Watch
Not
that
many
be
people.
wrong. I think that's the city. Anyway, Eurovision. Let's move on to Looksmaxing.
Oh, yeah.
Clavicular got mogged recently. Not mugged. Mogged by a Chad judge in Miami.
Uh-huh.
So all of these words, this is like a new vocabulary.
Yeah, this sentence, I truly did not know what any of these words meant.
Right.
Other than Miami.
Miami, yeah. We'll use that as the key and we'll work around that. So Looksmaxing Clavicular.
Yeah.
Mogged by Chad Judge.
Yeah.
So what he is he's a looksmaxer. Yes. Meaning he's trying to be as good looking as he can possibly be. I'm a looksminner. I lean in the other way. I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen my own hair in weeks, so I don't know what's going on. But he was in court. Yeah. Do we know why he was in court?
I don't know why he was in court. Alan told me this before the show. He was in court because he shot an alligator.
He shot an alligator.
I'm guessing for the internet.
Well, that is
or was it self-defense?
Self-defense. I mean, that's a good case.
Sure.
Because an alligator, they're gonna get you.
I'm glad that he's going to court for this, but I am surprised that it's illegal to shoot an alligator in Miami. I thought they would just let it.
You thought they would let it fly?
Let it fly. Yeah.
I just want to know did somebody help the alligator and perhaps render Gatorade. Leave your comments below in the YouTube.
Leave your comments in the thing. We'll never see any of that.
Yeah.
Shit.
What a strange thing.
So anyway, back to the theme of this topic is that the judge, who I'm assuming put in no effort, he looks better than this dude who broke his facial bones to.
He's full timing trying to look as good as possible, and then the judge, who has a law degree, slaps on a black robe, steals the show.
Yeah, maybe some bride cream. That's it. That's all he's got, and he looks good. So
that's the real punishment. He doesn't even care about the verdict after that. He just knows he's got mogged. Poor Clavicular. What's his legal name? He can't show up to court like that, right?
Clavicular? I mean...
Your Honor, my client, Clavicular.
I mean, maybe he changed it. Maybe he changed it to... Oh, Braden. That's his
Braden Eric Peters.
3 first names. Last time I read about Clavicular, I thought he OD'd on meth. Because he OD'd on camera or something.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised... The next time I heard about him, he was in court and looking...
Shooting an alligator, no less. I mean, he rebounded, right?
He rebounded really, yeah. He rebounded really well.
Yeah, so he's doing all right. Good for you, Clavicular. We wish you well in your quest to max. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We got to look ahead, too. So on the podcast, on the precap, we don't just review what happened. We look ahead to what might happen.
Yeah.
And this week, when you're hosting... We have a couple things going on. We have Stephen Colbert's final week of shows hosting The Late Show on CBS.
Yes.
So, I don't know how many years. It's had to have been at least 15. 10?
10, yeah. Because he started the show when I started here.
Wow.
So, 10, maybe 11. Yeah. I remember he, legendary correspondent, great satire with the Colbert Report. The kind of satire where, both sides of the political spectrum would both watch the show and get something out of it. He took over the Late Show, and he was always very nice to me. He actually let me on the couch. He was the first person in America to let me sit on a couch.
Anywhere, not even just on TV. Yeah. We're very protective of the living room furniture.
Yeah. And
how many times have you done The Late Show?
Only once. That was the only time he let me on, and I was super grateful. He was very kind to me. And
did you do this? You did a set?
No, I sat. I was.
You just came straight out.
I was a guest. Yeah, I was a guest on the show, which a little bit of showbiz behind the scenes. They don't let dirty comics be guests on late shows.
Right.
You go sing for your supper. But Colbert was he let me sit on the couch with him, which was very nice, So, and I remember it was a weird the universe was weird because a couple months before I was a guest on the Late Show with Colbert, I was doing a show in Boston. It was the day after Trump got elected, and I was literally like, a day after. So I was doing the show and we were talking about it on at this stand-up show in Boston. After the show, someone came up to me and gave me this Colbert wristband that apparently Colbert gave out 10 years before then. So it's 20 years at this point. And he gave it out to people. And the bit on the Colbert Report at that time was like, I'm going to give this to people. And then the mission is to get these wristbands back to me. You have to figure out how to pass it on back to me, Colbert.
Okay.
So this guy came up to me after the show and he's like, hey, I got this wristband from the Colbert Report. And the idea is to give it back to Colbert. And so I'll give it to you because he gave it to me because he said I would have a better chance of meeting him.
Right.
And at that time, I didn't think I was going to meet Colbert, but I just took it. And then I went on the Colbert Report, the Late Show, and I gave it to him.
And he was like, what's this?
He was like, what is this? He was like, I don't know what this is. And you know those wristbands, they're cool, the silicone wristbands that were like cool 20 years ago?
Right, the Lance Armstrongs.
The Lance Armstrongs. They don't age well. They become like wet.
Wet?
Yeah,
gooey?
Like
no.
wet. Like if you touch the Livestrong shit now, they are like wet. So it was like this disintegrating silicone thing. Probably it's probably toxic. And I gave it back to him, and he looked at it, he was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And I think he probably threw it away after that. And then the other thing that Colbert was really good about was that there's actually a chain letter that gets passed from correspondent to correspondent.
Ooh.
Of Colbert advice on how to be a correspondent. And he dictated it, and I think Rob Riggle wrote it down and gave it to Klepper, who gave it to me. And it's this chain letter of how to be a correspondent on a daily show. And it's like 15 dot points.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of a secret insider knowledge there.
Yeah, it's like when you write letters to the president,
I never heard of that letter. And then you've held on to it not to give it to anyone else.
No, I gave it to I sent it to the other correspondents, the guys who joined the show. I always send it to them. I feel a little weird sending it to them because it feels like a little culty, but it's good advice about how to, be a correspondent on the show.
Is there any tidbit is it secret? I feel like
It's
we're not allowed
secret.
to talk about it.
No, it's not that secret. It's, it's very, very practical stuff like tape is free.
Yeah.
So keep taping, meaning when you're doing a field piece, just keep going. It's okay. Don't stress. It's not a live show.
Right.
He said stuff like, to do satire really well, you kind of have to leave your conscience hanging on a coat hanger in the office.
Right.
You can't bring it with you. Just stuff like that, pretty mean stuff. To do satire in America, you kind of have to be a bit, you have to be a bit fearless. So he was basically, espousing those values, and he was great.
What were you Were you promoting like a movie, or was it a Daily Show? You don't remember?
I think it was Daily Show. I didn't have. There was no reason he should have had me on the couch, and he did because he was being nice to alumni.
What was the green room like that? That's the Ed Sullivan Theater where
Ed
David
Sullivan,
Letterman,
legendary theater.
the Beatles.
Letterman.
So you played the same room as the Beatles.
I guess and
Letterman.
it's a dream for all comics. I mean, of I guess our generation. We're just under that generation, but to be on Letterman,
right?
And we never got to do it.
Well, yeah. Here's my Letterman story. Just to tell you, so you can gauge the level of comic I am. Kumail got on Letterman. So I went to go in the audience because I knew Kumail.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to go see the taping of Letterman. And I was leaving. I was going to Europe a few days later. So I was backstage, and I took some cardboard boxes so I could pack something. I was moving, and I took cardboard boxes from the Ed Sullivan Theater to pack. So there's two different ends of the spectrum of show business, right? You have your Colbert sending me letters, and me, I'm just looking for loose cardboard to move out of my studio apartment.
Where did you find the cardboard?
It was just in the backstage at the time when Letterman was there. It was really kind of run down, like the theater area.
Yes.
And it was just there were all these cardboard boxes, and I was like, "Can I take some of these?" That's my brush with TV fame.
And were they useful?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, honestly, and I remember that. I don't even remember the taping.
Oh,
But I do remember being like, wow, this is where the Beatles were and all that stuff.
right. Yeah, it's cool. Showbiz is cool. Also, there's Hello Delhi. I don't know if you remember, next to, right on the same building as Letterman.
Right. Angelo's Pizza.
Angelo's Pizza is there, but Hello Delhi is more famous because Rupert G, the owner of the deli, would get on Letterman.
Oh,
he was
right,
like a
right,
character,
right.
You know,
Yeah.
so I would go there just to
Yeah.
order like sandwiches. They're like Asian people, so I'm still friends with them.
Right.
I'm still friends with Rupert G, and I think it's his wife. I'm not sure, but this is an
Nice.
Asian woman. She loves comedy. I always invite her to my shows and all that.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Colbert's last episode Thursday.
Yes.
And
I don't know why they're getting rid of the show. You know what I mean? Like that. I'm always a fan of American comedy institutions, and so
oh, right.
just putting it out there, even as a loss leader marketing show to promote your movies,
Right.
as
Oh, right.
you know, just
As part of the conglomerate of Paramount.
yeah,
You know, to be able to say, we're here in a big theater in Manhattan.
yeah.
You get a crowd every night.
You get a crowd every night who are excited to be there. Also,
Right.
by the way, I mean, you know, obviously we're biased, but I think there is something about that late show format that's not only very American, but it's actually very entertaining. Like
Right.
making topical jokes of the day, right? Like it's fun. Like if you actually watch it, it's fun when people are doing like
And
a monologue. It's about the day's topics. It's funny. It's what it's lighthearted. I mean, I know the internet has replaced a lot of that, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I just don't get it. You know, you keep it going.
Yeah, and there's good variety. You get music acts come on.
Yeah, it's a variety
You
show.
get some actors. You get to hear them talk. And
Yeah.
all I can tell you guys is the Daily Show will be on
We're still kicking
every week moving forward, right?
Yes. So
Until
far.
this episode of the podcast is going to crater the whole.
You jinxed it.
Yeah, they're going to be like, we got too many negative comments about a writer that nobody knows.
With a host that nobody knows. I don't
What's
know.
your IMDb star meter ranking? What is it? Are you top 100?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, that's how high. That's big. That's big star level. If you don't even know, I know mine. Jeez.
You're the
There's
cardboard.
about
Yours is a cardboard box.
my photo and.
Oh my God, Alan! Don't Google it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know this thing. Don't do it. I don't want to know.
Let me
Please.
see, Ronnie. You need to have
Fucking hell.
You need to have premium, just so you know. So you
Okay,
can't even.
we don't
get
have
it.
premium, so we can't afford it here.
We can't afford premium.
Yeah. Don't do it.
But I mean, look at these photos. This is a page.
Is it?
This is a page
It's
of
not
a
a me on
very
the front page.
high-ranked person in the star meter. We're seeing candids. We got posed portraits.
Okay.
Look at these credits.
Oof.
Woo!
Oh, look at the ratings.
You're in Devil Wears Prada too?
Yeah. I'm
As yourself?
Yeah, I'm as-
Oh my God, that is dude. That's the flex of maybe all year. As yourself in Devil.
yeah. Don't look down at your popcorn. You're gonna miss it. I'm there for like 2 seconds. So.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's out in theaters now, right? What else do we promote?
Nah, it's all right.
I feel like I forgot what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to talk about
What
the
else is
revenge.
happening?
So Trump is he's kind of getting involved in the local Republican primary elections, right?
Trump is getting upset because he's getting scorned by certain Republicans, and he wants revenge on them.
Yep.
So they have primaries, and he wants to run someone against them.
He's going out of his way to
Right, totally unnecessary. It's
Right.
already a Republican
Yes.
who has the thing, but he doesn't like the person.
yes.
So he's running challengers to those
Yes.
people he dislikes.
Yeah, and so what I don't understand is that isn't this one? It's actually kind of surprising that he is successfully getting these guys out, because the people he's getting out are quite respected Republican senators and congressmen, I think.
Right. So I don't know much about Bill Cassidy.
Okay,
He's a senator, I think.
but these are like veterans. You know what I mean? These aren't like these guys have been there
Right.
a while.
I mean, it does speak to the political process that the incumbents rarely get primaried.
Right.
You know,
Right.
It just rarely happens. So in this case, Bill Cassidy, who's the Louisiana Republican, who voted for Trump's impeachment, is going to get replaced with a new MAGA forward.
Yeah.
Who I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, but my question is like, wouldn't this make it harder for the Republicans to win the actual election? Because if you have like a kookier guy,
right?
I
guess it depends. Like in Louisiana, it's very likely that the Republican's going to win no matter, because it's not really a swing state.
Right.
I don't know where Thomas Massie is. He's
Kentucky.
He's Kentucky, so the Republican will probably win there too.
Right.
So in those cases, I think it's. But there were times. Remember they had that guy Roy Moore. Was that Louisiana or Alabama?
That was Alabama.
And they're like,
I remember
Roy
because
Moore.
Charles Barkley was, involved in it.
He was.
He was campaigning for the Democrats in Alabama. Wow. Yeah.
And I think the Democrat then won.
He didn't. I can't remember.
It's always tough to get us off script on politics stuff because we don't know
anything.
Most of our day is spent Googling.
Yeah. You know what, Alan? That was a mistake to even bring up this topic. We tried.
Yeah, let's go back to a cat falls off a roof in a viral video. Daily Show and Tell. This is our final segment where what we do is we go over things that we've been watching, reading, or listening to, or something that's just been on your mind lately. Ronny, has anything been of interest?
I was in Syracuse, I think it was, New York, doing a stand-up show, and my thing is I will go to used bookstores in every town I perform in just to take a look around, and I found this book from 1992 that was about the presidential election. Though the title is weird. I think it's like Quest 1992 presidential election. It's by the Newsweek journalists. So it's written by a team of journalists. But it's written this goes back to, the skill set of writing, because it's written like a narrative. So if it's entertaining. I mean, look, it's obviously very political. So if you're not into politics, you probably think it's boring, but the way it's written is not like an academic paper. It's written like a narrative. They're telling the story of the 1992 election, Bush Sr. coming off of the victory in Iraq, thinking he's riding high as an incumbent and getting, upset. There's upset loss by Bill Clinton, a young upstart that no one actually thought would win at the time. So I'm reading this book, and I'm reading the first few pages, and they're describing an America where people are unhappy at both parties, where the populace thinks that there's not even two parties. They just think it's the same party, doing essentially the same job, but they just seem to be, they're just calling themselves two
factions of the business party.
Exactly.
Noam Chomsky would put it.
Yes. And they also are upset at the professional class of kind of civil servant in America. They see these people as not great leaders, and there's an upstart billionaire third-party candidate who is immensely popular as an independent third-party candidate. I'm reading the book, and the situation it's laying out is like it might as well be 2024.
Right.
Honestly. So
things are they never really change that much, huh?
Yeah. So I think, the perspective it gave me, the book, was something like, as unprecedented as we think things are, I mean, they probably aren't, There's
Right.
always, there's probably historical lessons we can draw upon, even though America's a very young country, 250 years old this year. I think there's a lot that we can draw upon in terms of making a better future, just based on our recent history, 1992.
Right, it is true. I mean, I was watching an episode of Politically Incorrect.
Wow.
With Bill Maher on YouTube. And it was the same thing of like, I cannot believe this is the same topics we're talking about 25, 30 years later. And they were talking, it was like gender on college campuses. It was even the stuff that you think is really.
But so this episode was like 20 years old.
This was from like the late 90s or something. Yes. And they're like, we're doing like non-binary genders. It was like, what? I thought this was like fresh and hip.
Right.
And they've been talking about this for 35 years.
Right.
It's kind of interesting. Like you notice that they, sometimes people get on Hollywood for repackaging and rebooting, and it's like we're rebooting like literally all the issues we ever get upset about. It's like we could go back to the 1960s.
Yeah, and I wonder what the lesson is from that. Because unfortunately I haven't finished the book yet, so
The lesson is probably that we never solve any problem.
Yeah, we never solve anything. Or the lesson. Okay, how about this for a lesson? That things aren't as bad as they seem.
Right, they're hyped for engagement, and they've been doing that for a long time.
Yes, just drink electrolytes, read books, vote properly, and everything will be okay.
And watch Eurovision. All right.
Okay.
Well, I think we've successfully navigated that. Only a few scandals we had, right?
Yeah, I hope we might get this whole channel taken off YouTube.
Right, there were some rough spots, but it was mostly me, and I think you'll weather the storm. All right, that's all the time we have for the pre-cap. I'm David Angelo. Catch Ronny Chieng hosting The Daily Show this week on Comedy Central, Paramount Plus, and right here in podcast form on The Daily Show Ears Edition. Oh. It's not really an ending to this. On The Daily Show Ears Edition.
You can end anything.
You know what? I did the wrong inflection. I went too big. Yeah. Right here in podcast form on The Daily Show Ear Edition. That's what I should have gotten done. We should have gotten that. Next time.
Explore more shows from The Daily Show podcast universe by searching The Daily Show wherever you get your podcasts. Watch The Daily Show weeknights at 11, 10 Central on Comedy Central, and stream full episodes anytime on Paramount Plus.
This has been a Comedy Central podcast.